The scariest time in my whole life. It would be the time that me and Lily ran into a Lameia when we were playing in the fairy realm.
Me and Lily do what we do best when I run to her house, her mama cook us some food, we pack up a snack pack, and we go off on an adventure. Yes, there are places that we aren't supposed to go, and because we know the stories behind them, we don't go there because we ain't trying to die. One of our favorite places to go to is a waterfall. Behind the waterfall is a giant cave. What a lot of people don't realize is that if you walk through the cave, make a left, and start climbing up, it's a whole nother cave system. But this cave system is like a what do you call, like a terrarium? Y'all remember over there somewhere in China or Asia, wherever the hell they was, and the ground had opened up and somebody had found out that it was a whole ecosystem underneath the earth? It's a whole cave full of trees and plants and a little river and all types of little animals and insects and stuff like that. It was the same thing that was in this cave, and apparently nobody knew that it was up there except for Lily and her family. Apparently there's a special flower that grows there, and her grandmother uses it in her elixirs, and so yeah, they knew about it, but nobody. We up there, we're picking leaves for her grandma elixir, and all of a sudden we start smelling eggs. Sulfur is a very distinct smell, and usually if it's a sulfur smell, it's a bad spirit somewhere around.
Lily grabbed my hand and she like, can you please read the ether? What's coming? I reach out into the ether and I scream. It felt like somebody put fire right into my third eye. Then we hear a who's there. What felt like electric oil just starts seeping through the room. It's slow, it's slimy, it's thick, it's slick, and I don't like it. Lily put her hand over my mouth and she like, shh, don't say nothing. Did you think I was? Because whatever made you think that I was, I'm going to need it not to make you think that again, because I'm not. I look at her, she look at me. She like, we got to get out. It's only one way out. It's only one way out. And whatever is coming for us is coming that way. Whatever it is, get the singing. Kitties come out. Kitties come fill my stomach today. Now me and Lily punching the air because we in trouble. We're in deep trouble. For those of you who don't know, a Lameia is a female ghost entity that eats children. I bet all my Latinos sitting back like, it's real? Yes, it's real. We duck behind this giant rock and look over to the entrance. You can see it finally walking, but it looks like a giant boulder of sorts because it's hunched over, like it's super old, and it's got a cape over it, so you can't see its face, but you can see its hand, and it's holding on to a walking stick. The hand looks like a tree branch. Like, I'm not even lying. It's lumpy and bumpy and barky, and it's got warts, and the nails are super long and scary, and I am terrified. Lily is laying next to me, and she is almost in tears. The Lameia takes her hand and rubs it across the ground and snaps her head in our direction. If Lily is scared, I'm petrified. Our back is to the wall, literally. Like, there is no exit. The only exit that we have is directly behind the Lameia. And she coming to us. The Lameia stands up fully erect, and she's a old withered lady. And she gets to pulling at her skin, and she says, I need your skin. Give me your skin. Lameias get their youth from eating children. And if you sitting up here looking this weathered and withered, I'm really messed up, because if you look this old, when was the last time you ate? Literal fire flashed in the Lameia's eyes. Lily say, on the count of 3, we gonna take off and we gonna run to that wall, and we gotta climb up. If we climb up, we can get out because it's a skylight. Baby, we take off. We had to run past the Lameia. She gets spun around. She tell us it ain't nowhere for us to go. We get to climbing up. Obviously, the Lameia didn't think that we was gonna think about climbing up, because she sealed the entrance to the cave, but not the skylight. We climbing and praying, climbing and praying, climbing and I look down, and the damn Lameia is literally climbing up the wall after us. This is like some grudge crawling up the side of the well, trying to reach us before we get out this bitch type situation. Terrified! We get out. We laid for a hot second because it's a high climb. Like, that just took out a lot of energy, right? Just as if we was about to get up and start walking, the Lameia grabbed my ankle and started pulling me back into the hole. No amount of kicking or punching knocked this damn thing off of my ankle. It started squeezing my ankle so hard that, like, you could start hearing the bones snapping. Lilly get to screaming for her grandma. I got my eyes closed. I'm seeing my mom. I hear a loud clap of thunder, and then I hear Miss Evangeline, Lily's grandma, saying mantras out loud. The Lameia let go of my ankle and is screaming. You could hear that it hit the ground hard as hell. Lily's grandma turns and looks at us. This is not the nice, sweet Miss Evangeline that I know of. I'm looking at a completely different woman. I've never seen this woman before. Miss Evangeline look at Lilly and she say, "Get Katt home now." And then she jumped down into the goddamn cave. In the midst of us running, we feel the earth shaking and something is screaming. I stop to look back. Lilly say, "That's not Miss Evangeline's scream. Keep going." We get back to Lily's house. Both of us is crying hard as hell. Her mama look at us and she like, "What's wrong?" We tell her what happened. She grab her satchel bag and take the fuck off out the house. I'm talking about running full speed. We go to Lily grandpa and we talk to him and we tell him what happened. He look at us, he grab our hands and he take us into the house. He put us in a special room. Now this special room is a prayer room. All types of warden and everything is all over it. You got to be a pretty God-like creature in order for you to come and fuck with this room. When we in the room, he said we can't talk about it outside because that attracts her. Who is the her? What is it? He finally explained to us what she is and why she do what she do. And I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck did some kids do to you in order for you to just want to kill them all? I don't get it. Lily mama and grandmama come back and they look at us and they start going off. They like, "Why would you go up there?" Because we always go up there. It ain't nothing new. Our grandma say, "Didn't I tell you about going up there by yourself without an adult? I told you need an adult." And then she was like, "Well, I thought that it was the daytime, so we was good." And that really made her mama and her grandma stop and was like, "Wait, it's the daytime. So why was it out?" Because they don't come out during the day. And they definitely don't show themselves. So what the fuck? Her grandpa laid his hand over my third eye and he stepped back. He was like, "She been marked. We got to get her some protection now." Miss Evangeline is in an uproar. She like, "Who touched you? Who touched you? When did they touch you?" I didn't recall nobody touching me until it dawned on me. When I came through the portal, there was a man sitting there with a bucket full of berries. He asked me if I wanted berries. I said yes. I grabbed some berries from him and he asked for a handshake and I shook his hand. They took me to the village chief. The village chief prayed over me and kicked me out of the portal for a week. Apparently, it was a clan that had a hit out on me. And the reason why is because the Star Child just throws off everybody's plans. No ill intent formed around me shall prosper. That's just how my universe works.